Well, one of the beautiful spring flowers as a shrub is our rhododendrons. Although they're not really hardy for Kansas, they do make a great visual impact if we can do some things to help them out so they make it through the growing season. One thing that's very common for these is that they don't have a very deep root system, and so you're going to have a little more of an even keel on your moisture. We often see these down in, say, Oklahoma or farther south, so many of these aren't winter hardy, so you need to pick a variety that does tolerate our cold weather conditions we have in the winter. And the last thing that's a challenge for us is our pH of our soil. That means that the amount of iron and other nutrients that the plant can take up needs to be adjusted. Typically our pH is a little high, so we need to add some sulfur, some ways to lower that pH so the plant is able to take up the nutrients it needs to be a healthy plant. If you're going to plant one of these in your landscape, you're going to need to probably adjust your soil. So one way we can do that is by bringing in organic matter. A good source is sphagnum peat moss that has the low pH that these plants really like to survive. So we blend that in with our soil to create maybe an artificial environment for each plant. Matter of fact, we want to make a nice loose environment for those feeder roots to get into. So we're not really concerned about digging up real deep, but we do need to spread out those roots wide, and so as wide as you can go. Typically azaleas maybe get 5 feet wide. You know, we definitely want to have that whole root area eventually filled up with good organic matter and peat moss. As you can see, these plants come in a long array of different colors. Now, whether you want to call them azaleas that you might find in the store or rhododendrons, it doesn't matter. The main thing is that you get colors that contrast and will blend into your landscape.
For more information, visit your local extension office or visit our website at kansasgreenyards.org.